I want one of you to step on these wings.
Let me stay. Boy, so that it doesn't break. Yeah, it's a bit hard.
Ooh, it's clean.
Will you eat the feet?
Depends on you.
I think it's clean.
It's clean enough.
Yeah. Nice. This chicken is tough.
Now we can butcher it.
Let's see the magic that the pressure cooker will do, because
nice and sizzling.
It's tender. Sasa. Hi. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm in a new kitchen with a new guest. So, welcome us to your kitchen.
Karibuni sana.
Relax.
Alright.
Just relax.
My names are Colin Maina.
And the last name, so that people can understand who you are.
Kane is my surname. Welcome to my kitchen.
Yes, so my brother here has invited me into his kitchen, and we're going to be making a Father's Day meal in honor of him becoming a father recently, a very ripe father. So we're going to be making one of the meals that we used to really enjoy as kids, which is Kuku Kienyeji. And I want him to help me cook it how mom used to cook it. So he'll be giving me tips because I've forgotten over time. Now I do spices and all those things. But back in the day, we never used to do the spices. And on top of that, before we get into it, I want to thank Ramtons for giving us an amazing gadget. So let's bring it out.
Let's go.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
We've used a pressure cooker before. Actually, you own one, right?
I own an old style one.
The old style one.
Recently broke though. So
I broke it. Sorry guys. So just help me with that. It has some really amazing features. One of the most important features about this pressure cooker is the safety function. So you know how pressure cookers are known to be a bit dangerous, especially with the opening. So it does have a safety feature where you can't open it before the pressure goes down. And then it has different buttons. This pressure cooker had some pretty amazing features. It has about 12 features. There's beans, meat, pottery, porridge, broth, keeping it warm, so many different features that we went through trying to figure out what would work for the meal we wanted to make. And it was just intriguing. You know how when you get a new gadget and you just want to go through all the buttons? We had such an amazing time trying to figure this out. And finally, after pressing a few buttons, we were able to figure out a couple of things and get into the cooking. Meat is medium. What about pottery?
Poultry too. This is a timer.
There's a timer. You can even preset and cook later. Like you say, the food will start cooking at 7 p.m. So you leave it in the pot in the morning before you leave for work, and then it starts cooking 2 hours before you come home. So now that you have marveled at all the features of this, we'll use it later.
Okay.
I think we can go into preparing the ingredients.
Let's do it.
What are we starting with? The onions, the hohos, tomatoes. Mom used to like 3 tomatoes, by the way. It's like
ripe ones.
3, the ripest ones.
Yeah, the one
We never used to use bowls.
Sisi ndio tumekuwa all bougie. Mom wasn't all with the chopping
fancy
boards.
with the chopping board and the bowls.
Walikuwa wanakata tu direct.
She never used to even prepare ingredients before.
Bado ilikuwa na slurp.
Mbaya. Your biggest fan. So Maish, you became a dad, I think like 2 years ago now. Yeah?
First time dad.
2 years
2
ago.
years ago. 2 years, 2 months.
2 years,
ago.
2 months.
Yeah.
What would you say has been your best experience so far? Like
I'd say
fatherhood.
my overall experience that has been the best has been seeing their milestones and seeing them grow up.
Like them screaming right now.
That has been very satisfactory.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it gives me great pleasure
see that.
Yeah, seeing them grow up. Also unajua siku moja
they'll go away.
They'll go away. So
yeah,
we are cherishing each and every
moment.
Every moment. Kitu nafanya nilie.
Someone is chopping onions.
Piki safi. Yeah, alikuwa nakata as they go.
Hey. Nice. Well done.
Roadrunner here. Diced onions. You have your diced tomatoes.
Hoho.
Green capsicum. Your diced carrots. You have your gourgets. And you have your dhania.
Some dhania. And of course, we'll also be using some salt.
Oh, okay. She didn't have spices.
Also, if you notice, we are not using any ginger and garlic. I feel like Kienyeji already has all that flavor. You could use ginger and garlic if you like it, but today we are not going to be using.
Lead off.
Start with the oil, and then Kienyeji is usually quite fatty.
So kidogo.
So just kidogo. Maybe.
Just a little bit. Onions. Give it a little stir. You can see we've started our onions off with the saute function. We are now 3 minutes in and it's nice and sizzling.
And then please, Miss Idea, some salt.
With all our ingredients ready, this recipe is as easy as it gets. We started by sauteing the onions until they were nice and soft, and then we added in the chicken and about 3 cups of water. You can add 4 to 5 cups if you like that nice broth, because trust me, you want to save this broth. It's really good. Add some salt, and then we pressure cook this for about 15 to 20 minutes to start with. It wasn't as tender as we needed it to be, so we added 15 more minutes, and by the 30th minute mark, this was so nice and tender and absolutely perfect. So this is us waiting for the entire process to happen, because it does take some patience, but trust me, it's totally worth it.
A few moments later.
So it has to, you have to wait 10 to 15 minutes for it to cook so that it can be safe to open. For purposes of safety, make sure this thing is completely silent before opening. So we turn.
Once the chicken was done, I took the chicken out and saved the broth. You can either drink it or save it for stew later. And of course, the cook has to taste. You have to taste and see whether it's good enough. And this was me giving my approval. After this, taking out the chicken, taking out the broth, we started the saute process again with the onions, tomatoes, and all the veggies. And once the veggies were nice and soft, then we added the chicken back in. Saute it for about 10 to 15 more minutes and you're done. And that's how easy this recipe is.
Yeah. It's tender. Don't know the little thick.
It's right.
It's salty, but it's nice. And then it was so silent the whole time. I think that's a really good advantage as well. The other pressure cooker inashtuanga mtu ikianza when it starts streaming.
Little star. Yeah, you got to come all at once.
Just put all of them. I think we should add the meat back in.
Maybe like it small.
No, I don't mind. So it's that thing. Oh, yeah. So we are wrapping up. We've been cooking for about 1 hour, thereabouts, right?
Preparation, everything on
And it's very tender. It smells amazing. What do you think about this pressure cooker experience, considering we've used the other type?
I'd say it's quite easy to set up.
Easy
peasy. Hakuna mambo ya kuhakisha jiko. It's straightforward actually.
It's noiseless.
It took kidogo time.
Yeah. So I also think the same.
And the noise too was non-existent. It's safe.
It's safe,
Definitely.
especially the safety feature.
Yeah.
And we just put it off. I think the food is ready.
Okay. That's the job too. Quite tender.
Very.
Considering the meat was quite sharp. And I think it's a walk in the park to use.
For me also, I like the fact that there's no noise. I don't like that pressure cooker noise. It makes you startled.
The whistling and all of that.
Yeah, the whistling. So there's barely any noise. Hautajua it's even there. And I think it's very convenient. Tabletop, you can even forget about it and move on with other things. Now, I've seen you have some chapos, so we're going to serve this with some chapos. And before we wrap up, if your babies watch this 10-15 years down the line and they're going through a rough patch, what would you like them to hear in that moment from you?
Just know that you can come back home anytime you feel you need to be somewhere safe and warm. And they can always feel kuja tu nyumbani.
Kuja kamba, it always solves the problem.
And I wish them all the best.
You'll be fine, guys. I think that was an amazing experience with all this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Tell them don't to forget to share.
And please press the subscribe button and like so that we can do great things. And come back next week because we're going to have another amazing video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.